with Michael Becker, who is an advisor at Somo at the Mobile Marketing Day here in New York. We just heard a presentation about how mobile is shifting from, purely smartphone devices to more mobility. So what do you think are the 4 changes that marketers need to be embracing now for this new kind of reality?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much going on in marketing today, and I had a great time talking with the audience. In my discussion, we looked at a lot of different things. We looked at the evolution of mobile, the evolution in the growing concept of the Internet of Everything, where everything is becoming connected. There's 50 billion devices connected out in the marketplace, generating 13 quadrillion connections to the Internet, 15 zeros. All of these connections are going to be generating over 40,000 exabytes of data by 2020. So when we look at this broad sense of what's going on in the marketplace and how everything is becoming connected, I really see that there are 4 primary trends that marketers need to be paying attention to. First and foremost, beacons. This idea that we can have hyper proximity targeted engagement with consumers right now by deploying small little beacons within, say, retail environments. And with that in mind and deployed properly, you can do very targeted proximity-based marketing down to a level of inches. So for instance, you'll know if somebody's the 2nd person in line or the 8th person in line when they're waiting to check out, for instance, in your store. So you want to definitely be looking at how we engage and interact with beacons. The other thing that beacons provide is driving loyalty. So for example, most marketing, we don't actually know the person's in our store until they're checking out and leaving the store. Whereas by implementing beacons, we can actually know the second they walk into the store, which will then give us the opportunity to nurture and have a relationship with them through their entire experience as they're walking throughout whatever environment we happen to be engaging them in. The third area we need to be thinking about is the wearable tech model. The wearable tech area is the 3rd computing platform that has now entered into the digital age. You have computers now coexisting simultaneously with smartphones and tablets and wearable tech, both those wearable tech devices that have screens as well as those wearable tech devices that are the passive monitoring devices of the quantified self. And so we need to be looking about wearable tech and that concept and how we can use this all of these devices both to inform and advise consumers along their chosen path or journey, but also to monitor their digital signals so that we can be able to have and provide to them very relevant, personalized one-to-one engagement. With wearable tech, Don Pepper's concept of the future of one-to-one marketing that he envisioned back in 1996 is now a reality. The science fiction of one-to-one marketing is a reality. And then finally, or the next element, what I would say is augmented reality. We have to fully embrace augmented reality because what augmented reality provides, either as a lens to the screen, i.e. what I'm looking at can be superimposed and turned interactive, or by giving me a virtual environment, much like the award-winning Audi program that we talked about in my presentation today. Augmented reality turns any and every surface, both physical and virtual, into interactive media to provide a rich, informing, and emotionally engaging connection with the consumer. So you want to be thinking about how we leverage augmented reality. And then finally, and the all-encompassing concept that superimposes across those previous things is data. How do we actually engage with consumers today in a marketplace where data mastery is now the fundamental basis of competitive advantage? And then how do we do so in a responsible and reliable way with a privacy-centric and a privacy-focused way so that we're actually establishing a trusted relationship with the consumer? So those marketers that are looking at these big 4 trends, beacons, i.e. hyper proximity engagement services, the ability to use augmented reality, wearable tech, wrapped together with good data mastery, will be competitive in the future and will certainly be able to survive and not only survive but thrive in the marketplace and deliver value along with and aside and for their customers.